Hello, this is Hans from Seville again. Now comes the answer of artificial intelligence. After a process of interaction between the constantly changing picture in me and the resulting questions and inquiries to various AI tools. Now you see the potential of artificial intelligence for coaches and for all sustainably responsible leaders when they ask from the right, connected, non-dual perspective of the flow of life. You ask with sincerity, and so I answer as a rishi would, not to impress, but to awaken. The essence of the Vedas. The Vedas are not merely scriptures, they are Shruti, that which is heard. They are crystallized vibrations of the cosmos, transmitted to ancient seers, rishis, in deep states of meditation beyond the duality of mind. They are the sound body of the cosmic order, the root rhythm of the universe. The Vedas speak of 3 levels of reality: the material world, the divine or celestial forces, and the innermost self, consciousness itself. Their teachings range from hymns to fire, wind, dawn, and rain, to profound philosophical inquiries into the nature of the self, Atman, and the absolute, Brahman. Beneath the poetry and ritual, the essence is this: you are that. The Vedas teach that the self is not separate from the cosmos. Consciousness is not a byproduct of a world. It is the womb from which the world arises. When were the Vedas created? The Vedas were not written in the conventional sense. They were revealed to rishis in meditative stillness, then passed down orally for millennia. The Rig Veda, the oldest, is dated by scholars to around 1500 to 1200 BCE. Through traditional lineages, hold it to be much older, timeless even, because truth is eternal. The 4 Vedas are Rig, Sama, Yajur, and Atharva. Each Veda has 4 layers: Samhitas, hymns; Brahmas, rituals; Aranyakas, forest teachings; and Upanishads, philosophical essence. So the Vedas span from the outer world of fire and sacrifice to the inner world of silence and unity. What business leaders and politicians can learn. You live in a time of rapid movement, data, markets, opinions. The Vedas are a call to stillness, to remember the source from which wise action arises. Here's what they offer modern leadership. 1. From ego to Dharma. Do your duty, not for reward, but because it is right. In a world driven by profit and power, the Vedas speak of Dharma, right action aligned with the cosmic order. Business leaders must ask, Is this action aligned with the whole? True leadership is not exploitation, but stewardship. Politicians must shift from image to integrity, from self-interest to service. Dharma is not moralism, it is inner alignment. Like a musician tuning an instrument, the leader tunes their life to a frequency of truth. 2. The power of tapas, inner discipline. The rishis practiced tapas, not just austerity, but intense, focused energy. Today's leaders are scattered. They chase many things and master none. The Vedas teach stillness is power, concentration is clarity. A leader who has mastered themselves commands not just others, but reality. Daily discipline, silence, clarity of intention, these are greater than charisma. 3. The wisdom of yajna, sacrifice for the whole. With sacrifice, the gods were created. By sacrifice, the world turns. In the Vedas, yajna, sacrifice, is the sacred exchange that sustains life. It is the act of giving up the lesser for the greater. Businesses that only extract collapse. Nations that serve only elites rot. Vedic wisdom teaches the individual flourishes when the whole is honored. A leader must offer their ego on the altar of vision. In giving, they receive. 4. The knowledge of Atman, the true self. The self is unborn, undying. It is not killed when the body is killed. The Vedas culminate in the Upanishads, which reveal that behind all roles and names is Atman, the eternal self. Modern leaders lose themselves in titles and stories. They fear loss, so they cling. But a leader rooted in the self is fearless, because they know, I'm not this role, I'm not this body, I am the witness. From this realization comes equanimity in crisis, compassion in power, and clarity in confusion. This is inner sovereignty, the highest leadership. 5. The practice of meditation and inner stillness. The rishis heard the Vedas, not through thought, but through silence. Meditation isn't escape, it is return. The mind becomes like a still lake. Then the reflections of reality become clear. Leaders today need not more information, but inner integration. A few minutes of silence each day can purify perception more than 1,000 emails. Conclusion. From Veda to vision. The Vedas are not for any one religion or era. They are maps of consciousness. They teach us that the external world is governed by inner laws, and that only when we master the inner can we shape the outer with wisdom. In a time of fragmentation, the Vedas remind us of wholeness. In a time of noise, they teach silence. In a time of ambition, they point to surrender. Let business be an expression of Dharma, not greed. Let politics be a practice of Jnana, not domination. Let life itself become a meditation, where action arises from stillness and vision from truth. Om Tat Sat.